Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Wes, aka DougieNMySnuggy, bringing you some Ranked Seasons gameplay today. Got a new player that we are pitching with today, and that is the Breakout Hershiser. If you're not familiar with the with him, he's actually in the ticket store. He's one of the new guys for the ticket store. I think he's a 93 rated. Is that right? 92 or 93 rated. He's something. He's a diamond. And this is my first time I ever got to use him in a Ranked Seasons game, well, at all in the game. And he did pretty well in this game. Hershiser doesn't really have any overpowering stuff, and I've actually faced him before in a Ranked Seasons game. As you see Reggie Jackson just drop another ball. They got to fix the fielding in this game. Something happened recently in one of the, maybe in this latest patch or something. The fielding is broke. There's so many random errors that occur, and I don't understand what happened. It's like we've gone back to MLB 16 where the fielders just randomly drop the ball for no reason. Now I can see if they're running after the ball, but when they're camped under it, you should not be dropping balls right there. And you see Jorge Posada, how is that a foul ball? How is that a foul ball? It went directly over the foul pole, but yeah, he gets it right back. Very next pitch. Jorge Posada had himself a game today too. Anyway, back to this Hershiser. I forget how many tickets he is in the store, and the only reason I really bought him was because I'm trying to get this Eddie Matthews at 99 Eddie Matthews. You need to have 50 breakout players. You need to lock those into your collection, and I'm up to like 33 right now, and I've sold a few, and I really regret that. Like I think the first BR run I ever did, I had what's his name, Oliver Perez, that Breakout Oliver Perez, which seems to be a pretty good card, but I ended up selling him. Now since this everybody's seen the Eddie Matthews stats, all these breakout prices are pretty expensive right now, so I still need 17 more breakouts. Hopefully I can get them in, a bunch of them in BR. I might even need 16. There was a new one in the store last night. I can't remember who it was. It was a gold. Who was it? It was shoot, Dennis Eckersley, I believe. There was a breakout Dennis Eckersley. Anyway, back to Hershiser. He has like 5 pitches, and he doesn't have overpowering velocity. His fastball's only like 91, 92. But he has a good changeup, a pretty good sinker, a cutter that really cuts a lot, and then he has a curveball that's like a slow, loopy curveball that really throws him off, almost like a Darvish curveball. It breaks a lot, comes in really slow. As long as you don't use it excessively, it really catches the hitters off balance. And then if you throw it, you can throw a lot of junk with Hershiser. Now, I don't think that he's normally a usable pitcher in Ranked Seasons, but he's my starting pitchers kind of suck on my team right now. I got Chris Sale and Jacob DeGrom, who's pretty good. Darvish, who's pretty good, but he's always playing down. Here's Jorge Posada, almost getting another home run. Just missed that one. But yeah, so I just put in Hershiser, and I got that Warren Spahn too. I got that Warren Spahn rookie card, and it's actually a pretty good card, except his wind-up is just it's hideous, man. It's so long. It's almost like it adds, like, it doubles the length of a game, just waiting for him to wind up. Now, once he's from the stretch, he's pretty good. Now, he throws hard and has some pretty good pitches, too. But this Hershiser doesn't throw quite as hard, but he has a lot more control, I feel like. I didn't really have any problems hitting my spots with him, and I was able to keep this opponent off balance. I also hit pretty well here too, but I got a lot of late hits as well. Who we got here? There's Hershiser. I had the bases loaded with one out. I tried to sack bunt the guys, or not the bases loaded, but first and second with one out, and the bunting kind of still sucks. I know a lot of people try to steal. I don't trust it enough to steal. Sometimes the bunts work, sometimes they don't. It's just is what it is. But you can always hit into a double play with those bunts. As you can see, I kept this opponent off balance pretty well with Hershiser the entire game. And this ends up being a complete game shutout for him. But there's another fielding miscue. It's just dumbness. Who's he got up now? Is that Bryce Harper? No, that was Freddie Freeman. He makes up for it by hitting straight to Freeman. And inning double play. We're up 4-0 here in the 4th inning. Here's another thing that needs fixed in this game. They got the late hits. I had a bunch of late hits. Kinsler ends up leading off with a triple on a very late swing. So probably didn't deserve that. Here's another late swing that gets him in. I mean, that's not a hit, but it's still hit pretty far for a sac fly. And we're up 4-0, 5-0. I don't even know the score. Yeah, 5-0. I had the All-Star Griffey back in the lineup, or the whatever Griffey it is, the Reds Griffey. I had him back in the lineup. I'm trying to get that 92 Griffey, man, but I'm struggling hitting with him. I might have to wait until the new season starts so I can play on some lower difficulties, because he doesn't fare too well against these diamond pitchers. Of course, we're just facing Justin Verlander in this one. But going back to Oral Hershiser there, I think he ends up getting about 6 strikeouts on this guy. And again, this is a World Series opponent I'm playing. There's Jorge Posada getting his 2nd home run of the game on a just late cheese. He's having himself a game. Freeman's getting him a just late cheese hit. There's a lot of just late swings in this game. I kind of felt bad on some of it, but I've also not even tried to, like, you know, if they're not going to fix the game, you might as well swing late. There's another late swing. I kind of don't even care that I swing late, but man, it just makes the game just not fun. Just sometimes, you know, you can make great pitches and you just don't get rewarded for it just because the fielding is broke. Now there's a good swing. That's the way that it should happen right there. Whoever that was, it just swung there. And this is the only inning where Hershiser gets in a little bit of trouble. He gives up 2 back-to-back hits with 1 out. But we ended up getting out of it. We got a pop-up there from Bryce Harper with the infield fly rule. And then the very next batter, we get him out on a little dribbler to third base. So we're about halfway through this game, and Hershiser's doing pretty well. I was really impressed with the way I was able to keep the guy off balance. Look at that swing right there. This is Reggie Jackson again. Now I know it's Reggie Jackson. He's got a lot of power, but that swing should never come off the bat that hard. And then here's Posada getting his 3rd home run of the game already. 2-run yak. He had himself a day. I think he was like 4 for 4 with 3 home runs or something like that. And he just missed his 4th home run earlier where he got a double out on the warning track. But here we go again. There was I think that was the curveball from Hershiser. I really used the sinker a lot. Right there was the sinker, I believe. I used his changeup a lot, his sinker a lot. I threw his sinker to like the off corner where it looks like it's gonna go outside or inside, depending on depending on if you're facing a lefty or righty. But I threw that sinker a lot, and then I threw a lot of changeups, a lot of junk, and then every once in a while I would throw in a fastball just to keep him honest. But as you see here, he gets a lot of bad contact. I think his per-nines are pretty high, so the opponent's PCI is pretty small, I believe, when they're facing Hershiser. He just doesn't have that overpowering stuff. So a lot of guys that you face are really going to get some good contact on him, I do believe. Fortunately, this guy didn't. I'm not sure who this guy was. His name looks familiar a little bit, but I don't think I've played him at all this year. But there we go. We've already gone through 8 innings with Hershiser, so I know I really want to get that complete game shutout here. So we go down 1-2-3 in the 8th inning. We pretty much got this game locked up, but I didn't even want to warm up the bullpen. Here we go. So first batter, he grounds out to Freddie. Second batter, we strike out whoever that was, Mookie Betts. And then the third batter's Freddie Freeman. He swings at the first pitch, rolls it over. We get the win. Hershiser gets the complete game victory, complete game shutout. Posada's the MVP. He went 4 for 4 with 3 home runs, a double, 5 RBIs, 4 runs scored. And Hershiser had 6 strikeouts, complete game shutout. I really had a good game. And I'm showing I had 2 errors there, but in reality I had 3. The pitcher missed a ball too that they didn't call an error. They gave him a hit on that, so it was really, he should have 5. It should have been a 5-hit shutout. As you can see, this opponent was rated 935, so he was a World Series opponent, and that bumped us back up to 959. But yeah, just had a little gameplay there, doing a little post commentary. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll get back on the BR grind this week, and we'll try to get us some more good runs going. I just struggled with it this week, and I needed a break from BR. It was just not fun for me, and I hope you understand that. I know a lot of you like to see the Battle Royale runs, but man, when I start struggling with it, it really, I don't even want to turn the PlayStation on and try to play it anymore. Ranked seasons, I don't have that problem. If I lose in ranked seasons, I don't care, because I've already achieved my rating that I needed for the Paul Goldschmidt, and it's more of a relaxing mode for me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Once again, I really appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.